Let's look at another one. In that first example, I went through and I rewrote the equation every time to try and show you the steps, step by step. You'll find that gets cumbersome and it takes too much time, and you won't be able to get things done on a timely basis if you do that. So now I'm going to go through and not rewrite every step. I look at my unbalanced equation and I start off by dividing it into two parts. NO3 minus yields NO, because I take the nitrogen-containing species from each side. Copper yields copper 2+. So now I'll work with one equation at a time. One nitrogen, one nitrogen. 3 oxygens, 1 oxygen. What do I do to balance oxygen? Add water. I need 2 waters, so I add 2 waters to the right-hand side. Now I have 2 hydrogens times 2 is 4 hydrogens, no hydrogens. How do I fix that? Add some. 4 hydrogens, we add hydrogen ions to the left-hand side. Now I evaluate charge. +4 minus 1 is a +3 and 0 charge on the right-hand side. So I add 3 electrons to the more positive side. So now I have a -3 and a -1 is a -4, +4 is 0 and 0. 4 hydrogens, 4 hydrogens. 1 nitrogen, 1 nitrogen. 3 oxygens, 1 and 2 is 3 oxygens, so I have a balanced half. Always check for a balanced half. Now let's do copper. 1 copper, 1 copper. No oxygen, no oxygen. No hydrogen, no hydrogen. 0 charge and a +2. I add 2 electrons. So sometimes you get really easy on a half reaction when it's just an ion to a metal. Now I have 3 electrons in one half and 2 electrons in the other half. So how do I fix that to make them the same? Common denominator is 6. 2 times 3 is 6. Here, 3 times 2 is 6. So now I'll rewrite this. 2 times 3 electrons, that's 6 electrons, plus 8 hydrogen ions, plus 2 nitrates, yields 2 NO, plus 4 waters. Now multiplying here, 3 copper, yields 3 copper 2+, plus 6 electrons. Now I add my 2 halves together. 6 electrons, plus 8 hydrogen ions, plus 2 nitrate, plus 3 copper, yields 2 NO, plus 4 waters, plus 3 copper 2+, plus 6 electrons. Now I look at what appears on both sides that I can cancel, and in this case I don't have any hydrogens or waters from the copper half, so all that cancels is 6 electrons. So now we can rewrite our balanced equation. 8 hydrogen ions plus 2 nitrates plus 3 copper yields 2 NO plus 4 waters plus 3 copper 2+. Does this chemistry look familiar to you? It's what we did in lab. That NO gas is that brown nasty gas. Copper 2 ions are blue, remember? The nitrate came from nitric acid, the concentrated stuff. So now we go through and check. 8 hydrogens, 4 times 2 is 8. 2 nitrogens, 2 nitrogens. 2 times 3 is 6 oxygens. 2 plus 4 is 6 oxygens. 3 copper, 3 copper. Now we have a +8 and a -2, so we have a +6 here. 3 times a +2 is a +6. I made it through once again and didn't mess up. I don't always do that. So now I'm going to let you work with your groups, and I want you to just come up to the big boards. We've got 2 sections of board here for our 2 groups today. Kind of talk this through, work it out on the board, and then I'll give you time to sit down and copy it into your notes. So go ahead and let's do this with your groups, just talking through.